Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you are in the world. I hope that you're doing well. For those of you that are wondering why I haven't spoken about the issues that Tekken 8 was experiencing on the first day, that is because if you look at my channel on the first day, I streamed the story mode. We had a great time playing it. The story mode was absolutely fantastic. It was the right amount of anime nonsense that you could really love with a very, very dramatic ending. I won't spoiler it for you, but if you haven't seen it and you do want to watch the story mode and you don't want to play through it, head over to my channel in the live stream section. The full story's in there, no breaks in between, no pausing. We just went straight in and we went from beginning to end. So I didn't actually play Tekken 8 online on the first day. Now there is a video on my channel currently of my first games online, and as you can see in that video, there is absolutely no issues whatsoever, no disconnects, no lagging. And those were the first 20 games that I had online. However, I did notice and I did see online that people were complaining, saying the game was absolutely just cracked. It was crashing. Nobody could get any games. Nobody could send friend requests. And on day one, those things are normal. I understand them. The problem comes when the developers don't address it. And the problem comes when you're 4 months into the game and it's still happening. That's when it's a real issue for me. But day one, it's not much of a problem. Now, it's annoying when you've been waiting a long time, but I don't think they really anticipated just how big this game was going to be. I know there was a lot of marketing that went behind it, but even I am blown away by the amount of attention that Tekken is receiving now. But I guess that goes to show you, when other developers want to mess around their consumers, they're going to lose them and they're going to go somewhere else. And also, to be fair, this is the best looking Tekken game I've ever seen. For my money, the best looking fighting game I've seen. Let's talk about the issues that Tekken had on day one. And let's talk about how it was handled, because how it was handled is very, very, very important. I've got over to Twitter, I've pulled some screen grabs here. There's three main screen grabs that I want to discuss here. There's the first one from the Tekken team that says, "We are currently experiencing errors during our online matches and spectating in Tekken 8 due to a high concentration of users connecting to matching and competition servers. We are actively working on resolving this issue and will update as soon as possible. Thank you." That was on the 26th of January at 2:21 in the morning. I don't know what time that is in Japan or America or wherever they're posting that from, but it's on the day of release. They've communicated on the day of release, listen, we hear you, we're fixing it. And then at 7:06 AM, which is around 5 hours later, they update us and they say, "We have discovered the source of this issue and a fix is in progress. We'll update you as soon as we can with more information about how and when the issue will be resolved. Thanks for your patience and assistance." Fantastic. We've got another update within 5 hours. I'm a grown man. I'm not sitting here going ballistic. I just want a bit of communication. I'm probably asleep at this point. It's all good. They're taking care of it. Then they update us again 3 to 4 hours later and it says, "Attention fighters, matchmaking issues have now been fixed and your online experience should be much smoother. Thank you for your patience." And below that tweet, you can see a bunch of people saying, "Thank you Tekken team, thank you for reaching out to us, thank you for telling us that there were issues and that you guys have fixed it." It took them less than a day to fix this problem. By the time my ass would have been waking up, because I probably slept in, the issues were fixed. So luckily for me, I never got to experience that. I always play the story mode and do the character profiles before I actually go online, and I like to practice a little bit. So I never got to experience that, but unfortunately the people that wanted to play it on day one, they couldn't play it. But everybody is on Twitter saying, "Thank you so much, thank you so much, thank you for fixing all the problems." Now I'm sure there's going to be people here and there that experience problems, no doubt. It's online, there's always going to be issues. But the main point of this video is not that Tekken had issues. I'm happy to acknowledge that Tekken had issues and Tekken will have issues going forward. What I wanted to point out here is that they had one issue and they communicated to us, NRS. They told us, "Listen, we see the problem." Then they said, "Yo, we found the problem." Then they said, "Hey, we fixed the problem." What did you guys do? You update us every now and then, whenever you feel like getting out of bed or coming off the booze or whatever you're doing, and then you update us and tell us it's fixed. And then I go to check and the same problem is occurring over and over again. I'm like, do you know what? Maybe it's my internet. I go and check with my friends. It's still happening. It's still happening now. Still happening now. 4 months into the game. Now, my games are going to be recorded. So if there are issues with Tekken 8, you best believe I will talk about it. And if they fail to communicate with us, you best believe I'm going to be like, "Hey, Tekken team, you started off well, but don't drop the ball. We are here. Everyone's bought your game. Show us a little bit of respect." Now, I don't think that's going to happen with the Tekken team. I'm sure that they've seen what's happened with NRS and they're like, "We do not want to go down that road. We do not want to kill the enthusiasm that people have for our game." But make no mistake, whether it's Nintendo, whether it's the Tekken team, whether it's NRS, whoever it might be, if they disrespect the consumer, we should get on here and we should let them know. But I'm happy to say that I've played Tekken 8 online now for about 2-3 hours. I've experienced no disconnects. Actually, there's one issue I've experienced. I'll tell a lie. It's not really a big issue. It's a little bit of a quality of life thing that they could fix. When you go to rematch someone, if they decline the rematch, it freezes you for about a minute and you can't go to return to standby. It's a little bit irritating when you're doing recording for YouTube because you've got to go and edit that part out because nobody wants to look at it. That's a little quality of life change I'd like to see. Also, I don't understand why if they win the first match, why can they decline the second? They should be locked in. That seems a little bit dumb. But outside of that, I have no real issues whatsoever. It was a little bit complicated trying to figure out how to add someone, how to find someone. We got there in the end. It's just my old caveman brain. I don't think that's an issue of the game, but I don't really have anything else to say, guys. NRS, if you're watching, learn to communicate. Daily updates if you must. Hourly updates at this point since you owe us. Shoutouts to the Tekken team for getting that fixed while I was sleeping. I've got no complaints to report myself. For the person that said, oh, are you Tekken Shield's going to comment on this? Well, here it is. I was well aware of it, but I did not experience it, so I don't know what you want me to say. It sucks that it happened to the people that wants to play on day one. It's kind of a given when it's giant games that are coming out. I remember when it happened on Call of Duty 4. I remember when it happened on Modern Warfare 2. It happens, but what's important is that it doesn't happen going forward. Anyways, guys, I hope you have an awesome day. Don't forget to join my Discord. The link is in the description below, and I will catch you guys very soon. Take care and peace. Oh, just a quick side note, guys. I forgot to mention when the video cut off. Now that I've got the copy, because my copy came a little bit late, I had to enter Rukang's tournament because I promised him, me and him are boys. I said, of course I'll enter and support your tournament. I got absolutely mollywopped by Koenji and somebody else. But again, I haven't found my main character yet. I'm just playing with Paul. But because of that, I didn't really get a chance to sit down and write up plans for how I'm going to go about constructing the tournaments for the Iron Fist Asylum. So for all of you that are part of the Iron Fist Asylum that are waiting for the tournaments to start, don't worry, it's just been a bit hectic for me. I also work two day jobs, so that's a bit difficult, and I have another YouTube channel, so I'm trying to juggle everything. Also trying to stay on top of gym because fitness is very important to me. So I'm gonna iron up plans. I have a birthday party to go to tonight. Once I get back from that birthday party on the Sunday, I'm going to iron up. I don't know when this video is going to be out, so maybe it'll be past Sunday by the time you hear it, but I'm going to iron up what I want to do for the tournaments, and then we'll go from there. So thank you all for being patient. Thank you so much for sharing the Discord link to everybody. We're almost at 500 members. Maybe we'll be there by the time I see it next time. And just thank you for all the love. You guys are awesome. You know, you have shown me so much respect and so much love. And even when I go out to events now, even though the Iron Fist Asylum has only been up for a little bit, and even though my YouTube channel only really has been getting noticed more in the past month, when I've gone to places and they'll be like, yo, I've been watching your YouTube channel, it's really cool, keep doing what you're doing, I really appreciate all that. And I'm never above talking to any of you, so if you want to private message me or anything like that, always private message me. I'm happy to talk to you. We can, you know, I'll talk shit with anyone for an hour. Just do me one favor, okay? I'm not gonna name any names, but please don't ring my phone continuously. It's a little bit annoying, especially when it's 3 in the morning and my Discord is popping off with someone calling me. I'm not going to name any names, but those who did it know who did it. And yeah, you know, like, I'm happy to talk to people, but please don't bell my phone if I'm busy doing something. If you know who you are, you know that I messaged you back and I'm happy to talk, but I would really appreciate it if you didn't do that, okay? Anyways, guys, have a good day. Take care and peace.